Good morning, friends. In the morning season, we discuss about the fertilizers. So, in this topic, that is commercial produced plant nutrients, that is, they supply nitrogen, phosphorus, as well as potassium, that is N, P, and K. N means nitrogen, P means phosphorus, and K means potassium. Now, what are the advantages of these fertilizers? So, first advantage is good vegetative growth of leaves, branches and flowers. Second one, giving rise to healthy plants. And third one, higher yields of high cost farming. Now this we discuss about the disadvantages of fertilizers now. So first disadvantage is that is application of fertilizer should be done carefully in terms of proper dose, time and observing pre and post application precautions for their complete utilization. Otherwise it causes the problem. Second one, excess fertilizers leads to water pollution. Soil fertility is destroyed by the continuous use of the fertilizers. And last disadvantage is that is the fertilizers used to short term and manure used for long term maintains soil fertility to produce optimum yields in crop production. Now that is the we discuss about the organic farming system in which that is the some practices are followed is called the organic farming. That is first one, that is no use of chemicals as fertilizers, herbicides as well as pesticides. Maximum input of organic manures, recycle farm waste, that is straw and livestock excreta. Use of bioagents such as culture of blue-green algae in preparation of biofertilizers. Use of biopesticides such as neem leaves or turmeric specifically in grain storage. Healthy cropping system, that is mixed cropping, intercropping and crop rotation. And in organic farming, that is insect, pest and weeds control occurs and also better nutrients are provided to the plants. Now next topic is irrigation. In India, most agriculture is rain fed. Growth of crops in most area is dependent on the timely monsoon and sufficient rainfall spread during their growth stages. Poor monsoons cause crop failure. Measures to provide water are therefore undertaken to ensure crop growth and optimum yields. These are known as method of agriculture irrigation. That is depending on the kinds of water resources available in India. Irrigation system is decided following are the irrigation system, that is first one wells. So in well, that is there are two types of wells, namely dung wells and tube wells, and this well water is lifted by the pumps for the irrigation. Second one, that is canals. So in this system, canals receive water from water reserve, that is from Sardar Dam, okay, and give the water to the canals. That is the main canal is divided into the branch canal, having further distribution to the irrigate fields. And third system, that is river lift system. Some fields are close to river, then water is directly drawn from the rivers and sent in the farm. Next one, that is tanks, that is ponds, lakes, etc. So these are the small storage reservoir. Water is drawn from the ponds and sent to the field. Now we discuss about the cropping pattern. Here to obtain the maximum benefits, different ways are used for the growing crops, and these are first one, mixed cropping. So growing two or more crops simultaneously, that is on the same piece of land. We take example, that is wheat and gram, or wheat and mustard, or groundnut and sunflower. So mixed cropping reduces the risk and gives some insurance against failure of one of the crops. Next one is the intercropping. That is, intercropping is growing two or more crops simultaneously, that is on the same field in a definite pattern. That is a few rows of one crop, that is first that is few rows from second crop. We take example, that is soybean and maize. Okay, so first row from the soybean and second row grow of the maize. Similarly, bajra and lobia. Lobia means that is chola. And these crops are selected such that their nutrients requirements are the different. Now, the growing of different crops on a piece of land in a pre-plant succession, it is known as the crop rotation. Now, this crop rotation is done for the different crops combination. And if crop rotation is done properly, then two or three crops can be grown in a year with good harvest. Now next we take example, that is crop protection management. That is as we know that the field crops are spread by large number of the weeds, insects, pests and disease. If weeds and pests are not controlled at the appropriate time, then they can damage the crops and crops are fail. So here weeds are unwanted plants in the cultivate field. For example, that is a gokru, gajar grass, moth. So due to weeds, that is nutrients and reduces the growth of the crop. Now insects, that is attack the plants in different ways. That is first one, they cut the root, stem and leaf. Second, that is they suck the cell sap from the various parts of the plant, and insects bore into the stem and fruits. So all this, they thus affect the health of the crop and reduces the yield. Weeds, insects and the disease can be controlled by the various method. That is from the we control by the pesticides. Pesticides sprayed on the crop plants. That is excessive use of these chemicals create the problems. That is the, since they can be poisonous. Okay, and due to this that cause the environmental pollution.